Kelli's Acoustic Crossroads is brought to you by the Team One Automotive Group, Riverview Regional Medical Center, and Family Savings Credit Union. Now, here's Kelli Johnson.
Welcome to Kelli's Acoustic Crossroads. I'm your host, Kelli Johnson. We've got an awesome show lined up for you today. We've got Chris Speaks and Colby Parker of Defeated Eden with you, going to share some of their original music. But first, I'm going to do an Alison Krauss tune called The Lucky One.
You're the lucky one, so I've been told. Free as a wind going down the road. Loved by many, hated by none. I'd say you're lucky cause I know what you've done. Not a care in the world, not a worry inside. Everything's gonna be alright cause you're the lucky one. You're the lucky one, always having fun. A jack of all trades but master of none. Look at the world through your smiling eye. Laugh at the devil as his train rolls by. Give you a song and a one-night stand. You'll be looking at a happy man cause you're the lucky one. Well, you're blessed, I guess, by never knowing which road you're choosing. To you the next best thing to playing and winning is playing and losing. You're the lucky one, I know that now. Don't ask you why, when, where, or how. No matter where you're at is where you'll be. You can bet your luck won't follow me. Give you a song and a one-night stand. You'll be looking at a happy man cause you're the lucky one. Never knowing which road you're choosing. You the next best thing to playing and winning is playing and losing. You're the lucky one, I know that now. Don't ask you why, when, where, or how. No matter where you're at is where you'll be. You can bet your luck won't follow me. Give you a song and a one-night stand. You'll be looking at a happy man cause you're the lucky one.
Y'all stick around and stay tuned for more music from Defeated Eden. Welcome back to Kelli's Acoustic Crossroads. My guests today are Defeated Eden, and right now we're going to let you hear their original song, Desperate Prayer. This is available free to download on SoundCloud. So check out defeatededen.com.
Dancing in my shadows till I find some tools to use. I've got dead monkeys on my back to remind me to refuse. I've seen them all fall down, and the truth is getting stronger while the lie it hides its face. My shame hides me from no one cause my past is far from blank. I wish I could start again. I cast my heavy stones and my regret into the lake, and I fight off all the demons that I summoned by mistake. I try for something better, but the high's just not the same. As addiction calls so softly, God, I swear it knows our name, no. When I need relief, I do believe I find it in your Son. But guilt brings me to question, do you pardon everyone? The burden of my sins, it bites so strongly my belief. Do in hopelessness I stand, or should I stay here on my knees? I've prayed for money many times, and I swear I've seen it fall. Faith comes and goes so quickly when war unites us all. Cried rivers in the valley, well, clouds beat out the sun, but faith kept them shining, though it was dark till storms were done. Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. But faith, my children, faith is all that I can hear as I cry to my Creator, as a child with humble tears, as the battleground in my heart completely melts away. I've won this weary battle, but there's a lot of war these days. It's easier to slip when the cliff's 2 stone throws from home, but you're the one who built it, son, now living it alone. I gave you all the free will and a path to choose in life. And this map I made you flirting with the devil to deny. I would never want to hurt you, son, or lead you astray. I would never spot because I'm love, and love's not built that way. But punishment for sake of sin, it does not come from me. The burdens that you feel are straight up man's iniquities. I'm the one you hear inside that warns you that it's wrong. I'm the one you're ignoring now, so I'll leave you alone. But I promise you I'll wait, should you ever choose to see. When you finish your crusade, I'll be wherever you left me. Oh, son, oh, son, oh, son. Son.
Hi, we're back with Kelli's Acoustic Crossroads. I'm your host, Kelli Johnson, and I'm here with Chris Speaks and Colby Parker of Defeated Eden. And that was their song, Desperate Prayer, that we've just heard. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks,
Awesome.
glad to be here.
So who wrote the song, Desperate Prayer? Was that you, Chris?
I wrote it. It was about, I guess I would say about 6 months ago.
6 months. It's a good song.
I came home one day and the words just kind of came out, and it really just started as a poem, and later on I just kind of felt like it needed to be something more. So.
Yeah, I love songs like that where I've heard people say that it's just kind of God whispering in your ear, and the ones that just kind of flow out of you and you just get to write down. I like those songs.
That's the easiest ones.
Yeah,
it's harder when you're trying to make it work.
Exactly. So how long have you guys, you're Chris,
Yes, ma'am.
and you're Colby.
Yes, ma'am.
How long have you guys been playing music together?
We've been together 2 years now.
2 years?
Well, off and on, me and Colby have been playing together, about
That's probably
more like
about-
5 or 6. We've been
Yeah.
in several bands. We've a band in Georgia, actually, we played together in and didn't work out. And then we started playing in Henniger, Alabama, which is another hour and a half away from where we live.
You don't hear much metal coming out of
No,
here.
no, you didn't.
You don't hear much
that was
music
the
coming out of
thing.
Henniger. It was an abandoned warehouse, and we used to jam out there. But
Yeah.
we just kept running into each other over the years.
Couldn't get rid of him.
Couldn't get rid of him.
I'm so tired of seeing this guy. Now that I'm full time with him, it's just even worse.
How many other guys do you have in Defeated Eden with you?
3 more.
Three more,
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am.
Oh, cool. And you play all over the state, or
Yes,
you've
ma'am.
played all over the country, actually.
We hadn't quite hit the entire country like we'd like to, but the furthest we played last year was Indiana.
Indiana.
So we went to
Yeah,
Indiana and
that's
played
pretty
there,
cool.
and we've been booking a lot of shows around Alabama, but our hopes are to push out a little further this year.
Well, you've got one album called Iscariot, and you've got another one that you're working on, Prodigal. And do you have a time frame that you think you guys will be done?
We're hoping to be done next weekend, recording wise.
Yes, we're actually going this weekend to go record.
I know how that goes. You have a time frame that you want to be done.
It never works out, and then the money runs over, and then it's like, well, we're out of budget.
We're definitely out of budget at this point.
Exactly.
We've been out of budget for years, and that never stopped us. So.
Well, Iscariot, your first CD, how many songs are on it?
There's 11 songs.
All originals?
All originals, yes. Well, see, 2 of them, we never played 2 of them live. That's because 2 of them are considered intro and an outro to the album. So, but there are 9 that we definitely rocked out a lot. And I know them in my sleep. I could play them subconsciously if I need to. So.
I'm tired of hearing it.
I understand that. It's available on Reverb Nation, iTunes, and stuff like that. So,
yes, ma'am.
And you have a website, defeatededen.com.
Yes, ma'am.
You also put where you're playing, and folks can keep up with you on there.
You can follow us there, and you can also check us out on bandcamp.com. We have a lot of, if anybody wants to support, we have merchandise. So
awesome.
Feel free to check that out.
Yes, buy everything.
Help us get a van.
Yeah, I've also seen the websites that have the donate now. You know, I'm always wondering if that actually really works. You know, do people just?
I don't know. A lot of these bands
giving?
that are riding around and don't play that much and nice equipment and everything. It's like, well, maybe somebody is donating.
Yeah, exactly.
We've been blessed, though. We've got a lot of good fans, and everybody's supported us so far. So, I mean, we're very blessed to have all the fans that we have, and we're thankful for all those guys.
Yes, we are.
Well, we're thankful to have you here with us today. And we're going to take just a short break, and we're going to come back and talk more with Defeated Eden and hear some more original music from them. But be sure to check out their website, defeatededen.com, and check out our website, kacrossroads.com. Welcome back to Kelli's Acoustic Crossroads. I'm here with Defeated Eden members Chris Speaks and Colby Parker. All right, guys, we're going to hear some new music from you coming up in a little bit, and I believe the song is called Cassie. And you wrote that, Chris?
Yes, he did.
Yes, the song's really about. There's a girl we know. We never actually had the opportunity to meet her.
Her mother was a big influence in the band, and just an all-around great person.
And her name was Cassie. She passed away in a car wreck.
Yeah, that's her daughter. So
we wanted to tread lightly, but still kind of touch the feel of it. And the song's really about how to deal with death. It's really about the brighter end of it. You know, as far as death, it's never the end. So that's really what the song's about.
I like that. And your music has such a great message from what I've heard already, and we love it. It is rocking. And I have to say, I love the acoustic versions that you do here in studio, but your regular music is rocking it. You know, it's like Metallica type stuff. You really, but it has a message. You consider yourself Christian guys, and you want to portray that through your music.
Yeah, we are Christian guys, and a lot of us grew up in the church and stuff, and we are that Christian base, but it's not so much that we're not a Christian band. The way I see it, and I've told this to a lot of churches, and a lot of people are like, "Can you say that?" You know, and it's like, we're just a band with a positive message. That's the whole thing behind it, because you get a lot of these kids that they don't want somebody to go out and preach to them. You know, they want somebody that's like, well, here it is, man. Take it if you want it. Keep it if you don't, you know.
And I feel like that's the best way to really witness to somebody. If you have a message to tell them, it's not necessarily wake you up in the morning to tell you about it. It's hey, if you come with an open heart, that's when you're going to accept it.
I like that.
Exactly.
So our music's you're supposed to go home and think about it.
Right, and kind of labeling yourself as Christian artist and stuff, that can kind of turn some people off if they're not wanting to be talked to at that moment. They're usually the ones that need to be talked to the most.
Right,
you know?
and you limit yourself as that. You know, I feel like as far as Defeated Eden's concerned, we want to be considered secular for the simple fact of there's other things to talk about too that we want to touch on. There's you know, the way we feel about certain things. It may not always. It always leads back to the same thing. Obviously, you know, it always leads back to the way we believe. But but that's just going to be foretold in everything. It's not always going to be the exact same. Subject, I guess you could say.
Yeah, and you mentioned earlier when somebody comes to hear your shows and they hear the music, it kind of sinks in, and then that kind of opens a door for them later to
they
be
go home and they're
and
like, wow, I get it. You know what I mean? It takes like Chris said earlier, it's like we don't want it the first time. For you to get it the first time. If you get it the first time, we didn't do our job.
Yeah, we want you to be blown away at the show, and then we want you to think about things.
I like that. I really do. And you're working on a music video yourself right now for the song Cassie.
Yes, we are.
You are doing all the video and all the editing.
Awesome.
our bass player actually is an incredible graphic design.
I've seen some of those graphics on
He's
Facebook.
really good. His
So,
name's
yeah.
Anthony Blake Rhodes, and he works through mindopenart.com.
Mm-hmm.
If you get a chance, check it out. It's a great website. He works with a lot of professional artists and such.
He does a great
So,
job from what I've seen on
Yeah.
y'all's
He does a
album
wonderful
artwork.
It's
job.
amazing.
Well, I can't wait to see the video. Is that going to be released on iTunes? Or are you going to do it on
actually,
your web?
I don't.
I think we'll actually release it. We'll probably do our first release of it on Facebook, and we're going to try to share it on as many
YouTube
media
and
websites
stuff.
as we can to get it up and
Awesome.
running.
Well,
So.
cool. And you're working on your second album, Prodigal. Where are you
Yes.
working on that at? Where are you recording?
Athens, Alabama.
Athens.
It's a long way away.
Yeah.
The metal capital of the South.
It definitely seems that way now.
Well, cool. Well, Cassie is actually on the album Prodigal, and
Yep.
it's going to be released coming
We're hoping
soon.
mid-July.
Probably mid-July.
End of July.
Worst case scenario, 1st of August.
Right, but they can hear about that on defeatededen.com.
Yes, definitely. We'll keep you guys updated with the news and posts and stuff like that at defeatededen.com, and also especially on our Facebook and Reverb Nation.
Awesome.
So
Well, right now we're going to turn it over to Defeated Eden, and they're going to be performing their original song, Cassie.
It's so very hard to accept our ending when death is the door of time. So small in it all, we cannot see the light for the fire. Life will never give a window of reason. Questions of why arise. Angels clothed in skin and bone must return home to the sky. This vessel with all of its flaws comes the promise it will fail you. But death is never the end. Love lives on in us all with a promise to see you again. Children, this world is but a stage. You have roles, you must play for them. But when the scene is complete, I'll take those who are mine in my arms of sweet relief. You must trust something, my friend, that your flesh can't explain to you. Love lasts forever. Love's sweet surrender. And every plea has an answer to its call. You may not see, but there are answers to them all. Even roses in their beauty all have petals that must fall. So must angels fly when means have been resolved. Oh, in the twinkling of an eye, when a promise tells you everything's alright. Though this world, with its demons never few, keeps the past so close to you. It takes the love so deep, stabs that burden into you. Remember me, I'm watching over you. Fly, fly, I'll see you all again. Wings of love will guide you in. Fly, fly, I'll see you all again. Wings of love will guide you in. Fly, fly, I'll see you all again. Wings of love will guide you in. Fly, fly, I'll see you all again. Wings of love will guide you in. Wings of love will guide you in. Wings of love will guide you in.
Welcome back to Kelli's Acoustic Crossroads. It's time now for our homegrown video clip of the week. You can send us in your homegrown videos to kacrossroads.com or find us on Facebook. And our clip this week is from a young lady named Miss Jess Goggins. She's going to be a future guest on Kelli's Acoustic Crossroads, and you can hear her live at the Hardware Cafe in Mentone, Alabama. So here's Jess.
Seems I got too heavy. Change of scene, 'cause every night I'm having the strangest dream. Depends about the way things might have been left alone. So it seems I got to leave before I start to scream. Someone's unlocked the door, thrown away the key. I'm feeling alright. Feeling too good myself. Feeling alright. Not feeling too good myself.
And that was our homegrown clip of the week. Don't forget to send us in your videos. Right now we're going to end the show with Defeated Eden's Chris Speaks performing his original song, Valleys.
Only for today, live for the moment, trust, start earning or leave. It's all just about the ride. Maybe in helping we'll help this wheel that's growing still. We'll stop these fake prophets and make up our own ride. Who do we let lead the way across these valleys of darkness drear? And how far until we find who we are? And where will it be clear? Maybe all we see will come within our grasp. We murder the dream, yet we seem independent in our own retreat. This crowd is the sound of a joyous friend at last. We passed and we cast this cup collectively of our minds. Who do we let lead the way across these valleys of darkness drear? And how far until we find who we are? And where will it be clear? Who do we let lead the way across the valleys of darkness drear? And how far until we find who we are? And where will it be clear?